skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow. Block here by the Regis Pillow. Ask around, know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili.
What they meant for, what they meant for, what they meant for. Turn the city up, I'm the one they wanna clap for. I'm on Saturn with it, my batter with it, hustle.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Markkanen. George is out there with him. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Jackson in at the four-man position. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the three. Well, Clark, we've got Got a little regular season series here. 2 games in a row with the same 2 teams. And the fans are eager to see how their top guys measure up.
That's always something that we as broadcasters look forward to, and the fans as well. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup, and I think your coaches in these matchups will be making plenty of notes, mental notes, because adjustments will be needed and applied going forward.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Jackson finds MP. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Here's Minnesota. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Second free throw. Oh, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Rudy is so used to fighting inside. This guy will do whatever it takes.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Edwards. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Kessler. Back to MP. Kessler finds George. The three from MP. Utah getting another chance here. Poked away. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. McDaniels outside.
2 minutes remaining on the first. 2 minutes.
From 12 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
The shot by George, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And the first one at the line is good. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first.
Jazz trail by 8. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Collier. Then it's MP. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Jazz on D. They trail by 6. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Dosunmu. Covered by MP. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin?
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. MP passes to Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. MP, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Pass to Dosunmu. Markkanen against Edwards. Dosunmu, and a miss there on the triple.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
MP passes to Kessler. To the inside. The rebound by Dosunmu.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Good. Markkanen. He's got 5 now.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident and more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Here's MP. Here's Kessler. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Kessler's got 6 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
MP finds Kessler. MP outside. Back to Kessler. George passes to MP. Just 3 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And he could not get them 1 to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for Edwards. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Dosunmu, the pass to Reid. Back to Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Kessler. MP looking it over. Pass to Kessler. Back to MP. It's good. This game is all even. MP's got his second bucket.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
DiVincenzo against George. Dosunmu. Those 3-pointers off the mark. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And that one is good.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Makes it off the glass. Dosunmu's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Minnesota making a
Substitution.
Deciding to change it up. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. MP, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. So on the floor for Utah, they've got MP. Walker Kessler is out there with Jackson. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Markkanen kicks to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jackson to take the lead. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Dosunmu with it. Now defended by MP. Randall with the bucket.
You got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels outside. And the shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by George. The 10-footer, and it's sent back by George to the middle. Here's MP. The rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Randall. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by Gobert. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 9. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. It's time now to present our player of the game, Julius Randle.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Outside for George. Back to MP. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Gobert. DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. Yep, it counts.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Minnesota.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Jazz.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
No one covered. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
Look, I like my red bone.
Welcome to the season finale of NBA 2K TV. I cannot believe we are here at the end of the year.
I know, and as per our recent tradition, we are throwing a 2K TV wrap party.
I love this. This is the best time of the year because we play with and against community members in a myriad of modes across NBA 2K26.
And they give you tips on how to get those W's all summer long.
That's right, and there's some great knowledge in there, so make sure to listen up.
Okay, I think we should start in Pro-Am. And recently, we had Memphis Grizzlies player Jemai Meshack on the show, and we found out that his family has a Pro-Am team.
And they're pretty good, so we offered up a challenge. Team 2K TV versus Team Meshack. How did it all go down? Let's find out.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, Jaren Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the 1. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Even with that defense draped all over him, Nembhard showing excellent touch around the rim to get the finish.
MP looking it over. Pass to Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player, Clay. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions. He rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender. You know, even when you get physical with Siakam, he can still overpower you because he's versatile and he doesn't mind the contact. He's a difficult cover.
Now, here is George. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Jackson against Siakam. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Nesmith. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Here's MP. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, Nembhard. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Nembhard with it. Covered by MP. Nembhard's shot is good.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Potter's checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Brown is checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Jazz trail by 6. MP is out there with Collier. Then there's Walker Kessler. And there's Jackson, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And Indiana shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Back to Nembhard. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Here's MP. Jackson passes to MP. Kessler trying to get open. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Guys?
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Pacers call time here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to enjoy the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Second, the Pacers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Siakam finds Nembhard, drains the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 7.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Markkanen dishes to MP. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jackson.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
First personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Andrew Nembhard, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Jackson. Right side, Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Took him no time at all on that one. Halliburton's got 6.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
MP against Nembhard. Back to MP. It's up a 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Neesmith. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now a look at the stats for Jaren Jackson. Pacers leading by 5. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And good that time. He's got 16.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
And Utah turns it over again. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. 5th, Jaren Jackson.
But there aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to George. Nembhard against MP. To the inside. Stolen. Nembhard inside the 3-point line. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. And George kicks to MP. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Yes, that goes in.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
To the paint. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Brown is checked in for Neesmith. Making some changes here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The drive by MP. It's blocked. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
George out there with MP. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's MP. Back to Markkanen. Over McConnell. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by MP.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And the wide-open shot from McConnell. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. MP passes to Kessler. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's been unguardable. No misses yet. Keep getting him the ball.
Now, here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
George finds MP. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And he trims the lead to single digits. Kessler's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's McConnell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Inside, unloads, and that's in. Nice feed on the play. McConnell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, it takes a lot of determination from McConnell to get that hoop inside. TJ is never short on confidence or nerves, though, that's for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And George kicks to Jackson. MP, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
How about those orangutan arms of Siakam? I mean, it helps him get a hand all over the shot right there.
A nice shot by Nesmith. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Pass to Huff. Takes it out to Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 14.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Pacers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Lauri Markkanen. First personal foul. First
free throw is good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long.
Going crazy again.
Look, I like my red bone, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello, I'm the king of New York, mellow, black hair by the Regis and pillow, ask around, no
my type, light skin, jello. Be switching sides nowadays on the regular. I never respected it. Money over. I know that's everything. Money over. I know that's high. Rockin' BDS by Elliot Weatherman. I will never ever give in no wedding ring. On my hip, I ain't fighting. I'm chewing on that like a vitamin. Pockets be on E. Something they already know, but I'm dropping the T. They making up rumors and lies. Okay, I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm out of fatigue. None of my be mine. They could have been one of yours, but they out of your league. I'ma just call her Fatima. Now that ain't really her name, but she for the team. I get flies up like I looted up. All this money you talking ain't new to us. I'm the king of New York and on God. If Pop was alive, it would have been too.
I like my rap on, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow. Black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili. I like my rap on, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow. Black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili. Pull up like apes from the cleaners. Asian up, I make a movie, sell out arenas. Talking Demi Lovato. All of my denims is bravado. AP Audemars with Aquafina. Like dinner, Dior on my body, sneakers got no creases. They limited, baby, tell me if you see them. My diamonds dancing, paint a face like straight from Cali. They get a plate from Sally's. Queen of bluish shroud, they set them up. They matters, know what I rep, yeah, it's tatted up. You ain't get cause you fatted up. If you talk crazy, yeah, I like my rap on, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow. Black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili. I like my rap on, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow. Black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili.
Nervous. Now I have to ask, so who do you run with in your Pro-Am squad here?
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Me, I'm at point guard. Then you have my uncle Khalid. He's our shooting guard. He's gonna be at the hash. He's gonna be moving around, shooting threes. Then at small forward, you have my Uncle B. You know, my dad's brother. He's been obviously same thing, amazing to me. But he's more of a slasher, likes to cut to the rim, will get rebounds, you know, defend at a high level. Then you have my brother, my guy, probably the guy I argue the most on the game.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here are the Jazz starting five. Walker Kessler out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's MP. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Now here's MP. Back to George. Pass to MP. Jackson outside. Here's MP. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kessler. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here's MP. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Reeves. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Jackson finds MP. From the elbow. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's James, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Stolen by Kessler. MP high post. That's tipped. It's stolen by Doncic. 3-on-3. Here's Reeves. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Inside. Here's George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
That's good from George. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself dumped.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is... what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
It's time to talk this over and try to...
Changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Laravia. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Reeves. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Jackson, pass to MP. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And there's a 3-second violation. And a chance here to check out some stats for Luka Doncic. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. James passes to Reeves. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to George, pass to MP. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Gets the 3 to fall. Hachimura's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, their defense has been really impressive. especially the number of blocks they manage to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their... in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And he makes both free throws.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. And of course the Jazz, half a game behind.
When I look at the Lakers, it almost looks like they're defeated right now. They just can't get anything going. Probably a need for lots of adjustments on the horizon.
Yeah, they knew this season wouldn't be easy, but I don't know if they thought it'd be this hard early on.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Kessler with a bucket.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent, guys.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Reeves. And it's Kennard in for Luka Doncic. We finished off one half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
30.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So the Utah 5 right now. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jackson. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the point. MP, the pass to Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
The assist from
MP's got his third assist of the night. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Jackson. That one's wide left.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Markkanen, the pass to MP. Jackson outside. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Back to Markkanen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Doncic left side. Doncic is doubled. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Doncic against George. And he comes up with a bucket. 16 points for Austin Reeves.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Jackson on the wing. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Here's Kessler. Uses the glass on the layup. Kessler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, inside, Kessler can just use his height to overcome the defense.
A drive by Reeves. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Doncic on the wing. George defending. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there. And continuing to press the advantage.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Los Angeles leading by 13. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Then for Utah, Williams is checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for MP.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Oh, there's the alley. It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Right wing. Hachimura outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Collier. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka cleans it up and scores the basket.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to George. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. Jazz trail by 13. It's George with the drive. Now here's Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Drains it from 9 feet away. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, look, when he gets it that close to the rim, you can practically count it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Again, Doncic missing. Changes for Los Angeles. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Smart. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. A different look here for Utah. We've got LeBron James. Luke Kennard out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Aiden in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Knocked loose. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's MP. From the left block, he sends it through. MP's got his first basket.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Kennard passes to Aiden. Shakes him. And he lays it in.
Well, this is where you have to get Aiden the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
Pass to Bailey. Now Markkanen. MP scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot is good by Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And from undrafted to a key part of this rotation, Reeves showing just how far he's come with this dominant scoring display.
MP shot is off.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
MP against Kennard. Back to MP. That one a little long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Kennard against MP. Markkanen, the pass to MP. Pass to Markkanen. Now Nurkic is covered by Aiden. Over to the left wing, and here's Nurkic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
2 shots.
– And that one falls for Reeves. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from, but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that
like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my again. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut it off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got softball, hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie, and this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke rackets, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta play the. And if it want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got softball, hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been
bad. You spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts and me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts and me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts and me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts and me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
Running from yourself now, getting what you told. Never let your guard down, anywhere you go. In the right place, at the right time. It's still you sinking to the floor. It's never enough. Never enough.
see what's going on. Don't be all confused and shocked now. Yo, I'll be out what it is, huh?
The Gladiator.
You already know, Harlem and Jersey.
Like that.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Yeah, yeah.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Hey, look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I did get grabbed me. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fam. No Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Nino man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Cougars ain't stopping the stream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my this rap, man. I could 50K on my watch and another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on them when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm net. Got my cake at 82. Then make a bag every day. Bringing plates down.
And I fell in love. Yeah, what up? Like, what up? I really know how I feel to take down the.
Like I'm driving down a one-way. It's crazy. I'm flying in these on a bum day. They had a chance, but it shattered with they dumb ways. Cause they weak even on a Saturday and Sunday. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
Keep.
All me, fat boy done made good, not yet, but he stay hood. Nerdy is. I've been laying off the squares, can't you tell? Feel like I need a chip, but finally not biting my nails. I'm in the air like Nimbus. Hercules, Mount Olympus, Hades plotting on me since I was a baby. He a big. Now what's my favorite word? M-O-N-E-Y. Till I. And if you tree, I press the rewind, then press the hit stick. You hit the sideline, Bobby Boucher to the. Water is better. 2 braids, gold chain, a Nautica sweater. I'm looking like Uncle Mike. Computer ball and aqua type. And you as soon as I get off the flight, get a crib that's high as a scraper. Ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I'm about my paper. About my mama crib where she got no neighbors. And it's so for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. Yeah, I ball. All I need. Okay, for real, I need the chilling.
Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. had phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent. Whatever, man, I gotta get my together, man. Predict the rain like the weather, man. Predict them days getting better, man. We got this. God let me ball, God let me ball. Get a crib that's high as a scraper, ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I'm about my paper, by my mama crib where she got no neighbors. Ball and it's slow for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. When I ball, and I might not see you later. Into my paper, God let me ball. Alright, that's enough.
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you.
Forward to it. I'm excited. It's an honor to step on the court with you and your family. And I would say I wish you luck, Jemai, but I wish us more luck.
Hit me.
Yep. Chris? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, I hate those steals. I'm going to swat you. Don't try it, Jemai.
Left, right corner. Gosh, our defense. We just didn't know what to do there.
Already?
We're scrambling there, guys.
No, sorry. I'll pass.
Ryan?
I know I'm selling.
Oh, my God.
It's 4-0, Alexis.
Blue guy, let's go.
The starting lineup for Oklahoma City. At center, Jalen Williams. At small forward, Alex Caruso. At shooting guard, Kason Wallace. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Hot. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at center. And for the Jazz, Jaren Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's George in at the point. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Jazz. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, I think early on, both teams will be feeling each other out and experimenting with lineups to find the right matchups. I'm really curious to see which side dictates the pace.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Here's MP outside for George. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes at the defensive end, and we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
MP high post.
Thunder foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Good on the second free throw. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Ball's knocked loose. Holmgren. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Look, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
A different look for Utah. Here's SGA. They've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with MP. And there's Jackson. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
SGA with the throwdown.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Here's MP. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Markkanen. Back to MP. Pulls up. Another miss by MP. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
Out in the open floor, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the most dangerous players in this league.
MP kicks to George. Jackson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. And it's blocked by SGA. Down low, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
MP against Wallace. Jackson. Basket good. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their team.
Half of competitive game so far. It's the Jazz finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
44. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5. Here's MP. That misses off the backboard. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he's good on the second. Utah has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Markkanen. Chalk up 2 there. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Kessler. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. He hangs. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williams.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
Kessler in the post. He's against Williams. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Holmgren. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. And he comes up with the deuce.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board. Solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
And it's sent back by Kessler. MP inside. Wallace covering. George with the bucket.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Bailey, he's checked in for MP. And substitution group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Markkanen is out there with Jackson. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso.
Chet Holmgren.
Here's Wallace, and it's Wallace with the jam.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
Back to George. Jazz passing it around. MP against Wallace. MP dishes to Jackson. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace left side. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Again, Wallace missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP against Wallace. Kessler with the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
It counts, and the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And haven't done as much damage inside as they did the first half, but they should not get away from that. They can still put pressure on the D if they pound it inside.
Utah leading by 3. And George kicks to MP. Back to George. On the wing, Markkanen. Connects from 3-point range.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Bounce pass Wallace. SGA finds Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Shea going through the defense.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
MP passes to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Walker Kessler.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Wallace. Kessler with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
That one falls.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Pass to SGA. A fader. Off the left rim and out.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Utah.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Right side, Jackson. Outside, Markkanen. Caruso against MP. SGA with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
From deep three-point land. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the Jazz call time here. They're leading by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 10 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 51. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
To the middle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
Fell in love with
the house shit. A friend came to